consciousness. Okay, so when it comes to consciousness, it is regarding a an awareness. Maybe they manipulated you, maybe they fed you poison, maybe they used your own pain as poisoned. Okay, people could manipulate. Okay, people could manipulate, and that's going to be harsh on people. Let's see, hold on, give me a second. Some hide, no. Oh, this is a different one. Okay, hold on. What's this? No. Oh my. Show chat. I want to turn it off though. I'm trying to turn off the freaking comments, but it's not allowing me. Okay, whatever. So, okay, so you could have expressed yourself here, Scorpio, okay, or just people in general. You guys were expressing yourselves, and due to that expression, you could have triggered somebody, and due to that somebody, you guys could have fallen out because of it. Some friendships are meant to be for a very long time, even though sometimes separation does happen. But again, if a Scorpio or just someone very sensitive, they could have been really triggered in a sense to where they have a lot of poison. If it's not so much you, it would be somebody that you know. So again, some of you collective are healing the poisonous that people have projected onto you or onto your subconscious, okay? Which is right now that with the Chariot, you are in the progress of changing your mindset, shifting, allowing yourself to be yourself. Even though sometimes you might not know about security or what people are saying, what is true, but something about your either Taurus energy or just something about you acting. Hold on, how am I feeling it? You're getting access to some type of loyalty, some kind of change or shift. Yeah, see, look, we have the card that's growth. We also have the card that says independence, okay, and charisma, okay. So with this being said, with the Taurus energy, especially we're already coming close to that on the 21st, I believe, you are spotting your own red flags here. Doesn't matter if you're a Scorpio or a fucking Taurus or not. The thing is your actions. You guys are understanding that your actions were a motherfucking red flag. Doesn't matter how independent, how older you are. If you don't have respect for you or other people, you're going to look ugly as fuck, just like Donald Trump. Just like him. Ugly as him. Because your actions are not educated. You're not allowing yourself to be just who you are. You're not listening to your inner voice. You're just taking action and just ruin everything in front of you. Even if you're conscious or unconscious, if you know what not to do or you just give it a poor judgment, either way, it's still going to be a lesson. No matter what, it's still going to be a lesson, either mental, emotion, or spiritual, or consciousness. To give awareness to yourself about inner voice. You feel excitement, but yet you still feel depressed. As a you, as another person. We need to be independent when it comes to our own growth. So when it comes to us listening to our own inner voice, we're able to separate those two energies to say, okay, this is my inner voice. These are my thoughts. This is my negative thoughts, or so on and so forth. But when it comes to your higher self, collective, you need to start understanding that this is your higher self. This is your mature self, if that makes sense. Trying to connect with your own human self. This is your spirit saying, hello, I'm here. But yet, I'm here. You're going to have to connect with both. You have to learn and not be the same and do the same bullshit that you were doing before, because you are going to continue doing and being a fucking red flag, not so much for everybody else, but for your own goddamn self. Because again, you're not listening to yourself. You're not giving yourself that strength to see the awareness, the security that you need to gain access and control of your own fucking red flags. Okay? Don't be a trigger bomb without the need of the necessity of it. Like, how do I put this? Don't just say, oh, well, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna fuck everybody up and da da da. You just getting your own little, I don't know, fucking all rage and everything. No, that's not gonna do any good. Now the energy is already flowing. Now it's already calm. Now that you maybe already got that out of the way, now you're listening to your inner voice. Now you're understanding, oh shit, that's what I was feeling. I was feeling my own higher self. Since I was healing, I was understanding, I'm growing, I'm maturing. Your faith within self, your belief within self will start growing. Not so much the faith within you and God. Because you're allowing God to come in. You're allowing spirit to guide you. So that's already a plus. You are in a cycle of completion, which is karma. You're giving yourself opportunity to feel your emotions and the comfort that brings to you. Even though it might be fear for some, you're still not allowing the fear to interfere with the excitement, with the truth. You're feeling good. You're thinking positive. You think about one thing and happens and you're like, holy shit. It's the same concept. The same way that you think about negativity is the same way that you fucking think about positivity. If you feed one, it's going to fucking grow. So no matter, it's like a fungus. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It's going to fucking grow. And if you go to, you know, deep shit, you're going to go through karma, but in a way that's giving you consequences, but solutions to get out of, but yet not to be feeding the negativity. Because you can get, you can get lost, bitch. You can get lost. Okay? You can get lost, especially trying to figure somebody out. No. You figure yourself out, and the other person will flourish in their own fucking ways, but you people don't stay there trying to make sense of people other than just, you know what? When I met her, she seemed this way. When I met them, they seemed that way. But now, they seem brighter. They shifted. They look good. They have more respect. Their aura is different. Their spirit's more something, more connected, more emotionally drawn, you know, glowing. And now this is going to be your discernment to see if people have grown with you. Doesn't matter how long you guys been separated. The perfection of it is that I'm in a good place. That's just your perfection. That's going to be your safe space, is you being away from the fear, more loyal to oneself by showing up, by being yourself, expressing yourself consciously. But when it comes to subconscious or unconscious, let others criticize you, but in the way that you say, okay, not too much on me. I didn't know any better. You cannot come forward and abuse me. You cannot come forward and treat me this way. Not so much make me feel. People are going to feel how they feel. So either way, you still have to be in your own best behavior and still let people get triggered. Regardless of how you express yourself about your bullshit, even if it's something small, people are still going to be taking it fucking personal, like if you were telling them something. But it's just them being in their fucking head about whatever the fuck they got hurt. So, with the start here, you continue making your wishes. You continue making yourself noticeable in your own way to your own self. Bring all the consciousness, awareness to your own inner circle, which is right now is yourself. You are your own focus right now. Okay? So don't get intertwined or fucking something with the outside, the influences of other people, because we care. Okay, let me tell you that we do care. I still get triggered when people tell me their stories about certain things, and I'm like, no, that's not fair. Go here, go there, go whatever. No discrimination. Where? You know, like right away, I'll just get right in. But at the same time, I can't really do anything for this person, but to just motivate them to do it. Hey, you were discriminated. Go fucking tell someone. Don't just come to me and cry about it. Go to the office, go to the county, and report it. That's you showing empathy towards people. That's empathy. Okay? Some people do need to be educated, and we do need to educate others. Education, you know, just, yo, you're a little crazy right now. How about you stay home? Don't beat on them. I mean, we want to be friends, and, you know, I'm not talking about shit. I don't care. So don't, cause I'm understanding of things. That's just me. So if you're feeling under the weather, stay home. Don't go out. I am mindful. But since my fucking ass was hungry, and it wasn't my feelings, I was mad. I got triggered. I went up on the homie. I feel bad from the bottom of my heart. I feel bad. But when they're not hearing you and they want to just say otherwise, and I'm like, I'm sorry if you felt disrespected. But the thing is, I needed my friend. I needed somebody to hear me out. Not tell me what to do. Not tell me how the fuck to behave. Especially that part. Okay, so it's just consciousness I'm giving you. Something personal from what I experienced. I'm giving you to you guys. Okay, so again, be mindful of yourselves, but yet, just walk away if somebody's not listening. All right. So with the devil here, a lot of us or people were just obsessed with our energy, to which now, again, we're becoming conscious. See the cuernos? Do you see the horns? We can be a demonio. We can be a demonio, but for a good purpose. To gain that control that we need, or just simply have people just not be around us. And that's just going to be our revenge. I'm an Aries, but at the same time, people think I'm a bitch. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I know that I'm not. Can I be one? Maybe. 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 There's a difference between really just being your higher self and letting a motherfucker know. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, people take it as I'm a bitch, or just simply I'm too rude. But I'm just straight up. I'm blunt. I don't know no other way of being. I always been like this. So I'm going to have fun with it. But again, you guys just stand in your ground, be your own daredevil, and let people think otherwise. I let people think what they wanted. Once I gained my strength, I continued working on myself. Aries card. I became their karma. Because every time they hurt my feelings, what did I do? I returned it back. And that's the type of person I am. I'm straightforward. And it's not me talking about my personal self, you guys. It's just me giving you access to something to which, wait a minute. I'm in your house, but you're abusing me in your house. But it makes it okay? No, it does not. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's the type of awareness I'm giving you. My parents and everybody in this house, oh my God, you're so disrespectful and da-da-da-da. But in reality, I was just talking my shit. Regardless of how I was doing it, I was still protecting myself. My fucking horns, I don't know. It turned from it fucking around to a fucking devil. Like, it's just, don't fuck with me. When people really abuse you, and we don't become crazy. We become very aware of our surroundings, energy, even though we might not be super efficient with it, right? For some people, but just something, your sensitivity. Ooh, your sensitivity. Ooh, that bitch right there. That one right there, your sensitivity, especially for a fucking Cancer or a Taurus. Oh, baby. And I'm a Taurus Venus. I'm going to go ahead and pop veins from somebody's a-hole. Okay? I'm going to pop veins. I want to make people take the biggest, hardest shit ever. But again, it's because they came at me twisted. Okay? So it's not okay to be abused, and it's not okay to abuse either. Okay? Because again, either way, you are going to get karma. So don't do it. I know what I'm doing. And my karma was that I was giving too much of my spirit. I was giving too much of my gift. I was giving too much of whatever the fuck I was gaining every fucking time. It could have been consciousness. It could have been just awareness just for me. And I got excited. And I'm like, oh my God, look what I can do. Look how much I could give. Oh my God, look. So people came after that. People came after my fucking spirit, all right? They wanted to call me, like my father, he wanted to call me a witch. He wanted to call me all sorts of fucking names. All right? At the end of the day, he's going to see that he has a red flag and he has a fucking, not a thorn. He has, wait, are they called thorns? No. Oh my gosh. What are those called? The ones that are on the fucking, And the cactus, those kind. Those are the ones that this person, people have in their fucking hearts. But once they start seeing you again healing and just doing you, be more open about it, but in the sense that you're helping yourself out. Don't be afraid. Be a fucking alien. Let them see you different. You do you. People are still gonna talk shit. People are gonna call you names, especially family, because you're there. They see you. You talk about it. They're nosy. You know. So again, your revenge, be an asshole, be a bitch, be whatever negative energy, dick energy, whatever fire energy they gave you, you give that shit back to them because they did it to you. They did it to you. You don't have to be crazy like me, because I know how angry I could get, and I know how I can lash out. I know myself. I'm not gonna bash. It's just that, again, when you're not being heard, karma will come. And that's not gonna be a big, huge thing for nobody. It's just a little kick in the ass, you know, for people to wake up and be like, oh shit, like, okay, that's what this person was doing. But I didn't listen. I wanted to be, and my feelings because how they made me feel. And what I mean by that, some people don't know how to deal with certain things. They do mental, but when it comes to the emotion, they really don't do anything. And especially men. Oh my God. You men are just so stubborn. That's why a female that's really strong-minded and emotionally fucking sensitive, and she knows what's up. She's gonna let anybody know about their fucking behavior. Okay? Some people can't take it. Some men can't take it. Let's be honest. Some men can't put up with that. But some men, they prefer to have someone like that because, for one, we got their backs. We'll kick anybody's ass for them. And my homie, he's an older dude, but he's sensitive. And I get that. I know how sensitivity is. I'm not going to allow no bitch to come over and beat on that. Not so much on his hoo-ha, but come on now. No. And his emotions, I'm going to kick some ass. I'm going to go after this female that is hurting my friend. And that's going to be my revenge. That's going to be, I'm going to speak my truth. I don't need to fight nobody, but I'm gonna empathize towards this person that's hurting someone and be like, yo, you're not happy with yourself. Go find God. Go find your spirit. You know, don't be over here beating on people because you need guidance, because you need to know how you feel and how, you know, you want to have people or someone there just so they can give you ideas of how to, like, uplift yourself. No. People need to find their own path. Sometimes, as a creator myself, because I created a fucking path for me to get out of situations. Oh, Lord. Let me share. Not too much, though. But when I've learned, when I've learned something, doesn't matter if it's consciousness, about God, or just simply spirit just guiding me to get out of that energy. It was all consciousness, because depression was in the way. So I couldn't really tune in with my emotions, with my spirit. I just couldn't do it. So I had to do consciousness, like literally do things on top of my head. So in order for me to pick up on that energy, I needed to do work. I needed to pick up on things. I need to uplift my hands and shake it off and whatever, come out of that, and I'll do it. But again, the energy will circle around. It will bite me in the ass. Well, what is this? I felt excited. I felt happy, but I wasn't doing anything on purpose. It was just spirit, my ancestors guiding me, giving me this energy, because, hey, this is you right here. This is all you. But since I was depressed, again, I couldn't empathize. And I know you guys couldn't empathize and couldn't be loyal towards yourself, towards your depression, towards solitude, or just any kind of health because of the circumstances. So don't be too hard on yourself. Again, when shit goes down, it hits the fan, get the fuck out of the way. You are nobody's fucking karma other than just you picking up your pieces and your heartache and your heartbreak. That's all we're doing. It's just picking up our broken pieces from our fucking heart and putting it back together, you guys. We're going to be in solitude emotionally, and we're going to be fucking loyal. You're going to be loyal to yourself. Okay? Male or female, you're going to be loyal to this sensitivity, to this emotion. Stupid mother. Foca. Okay, foca. Seal. Foca. Okay. Motherfucker. Foca. Seal. Foca. Educational purposes. I'm live on TikTok, so I don't watch my mouth. So be kind. Be kind to your soul. Be kind to your sensitivity. Be kind to your feminine side, male and female. Do not be ¿cómo se llama? Tater tart. Okay? Don't be a tater tart. Don't come in and put ketchup on you, okay? I'm gonna smash you real quick, like a potato. What else? I don't know what else to say. I mean, just be kind to yourself. Right now, tomorrow, later, no matter how much it makes you feel, how much it makes you fucking think of other things, you be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Nobody needs to see it. I used to, what did I used to do? No, I didn't really do much, but I did I don't know, how to do something with me hitting myself, I think. I don't know. But when I did that, I ended up kissing myself and I ended up apologizing and crying and, oh my God, Diosito, why did I do this to myself? I get the same poison that everybody gave me. So I wasn't really nice to myself. Among other things, but that don't matter. That was emotion. That's, I mean, it does matter, but, you know, you put yourself in certain situations that you shouldn't be in. You express yourself, meaning you speak for other person emotionally, and they're the ones that should be the ones speaking. And you're doing the work for two people because you're hurting, that this person's hurting, and now you're doing your emotions and doing their emotions. It could be a lot for one person. So be mindful, be toasty, to people and yourself. But when it's time for you to back off, fucking be in solitude. Be in your own planet. Fuck everybody right now. No, don't give your energy to people. Have better plannings of communicating or just simply being around others. And if you don't know how, because you're impatient or you just whatever, then allow it to teach you something. Okay? Allow yourself to be taught what's next. Even though the household might be different to what you're really trying to accomplish, eat calmly. Be calm, observe, look in the mirror, allow yourself to see yourself, be naked with yourself, and just be open. Be open. The more you become more open with yourself in a really healthy way, I promise you, the universe will give you so much answers, synchronicities, that you're like, holy shit. And it's not about me being right. It's just, this is a source that you can use to better yourself. You're lazy. Stop it. Now you're coming in here with your shit. You're funny. Hold on, let me see the comments. That's so funny. Oh, there we go. They again and again to mistakes, and when I told them to save money and anything, they bully me. Man, you know what? F them. Yes, sometimes my family members hurt me so bad. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Hello. Thank you for joining, guys. You guys are so freaking awesome. I'm doing good. How are you guys? I'm sorry, my comments were coming in, but they was turned off. I don't know. But anyway, don't be lazy though. Stop it. All right. So let's see. I mean, I think we're good now. I mean, just gain access. Fucking use all that pain, all that shit that people gave you, and do something with it. Make it like a skill, but in your own way. In your own way. And I'm just gonna finish it up here. Imagine yourself in water or in the oceans, just drowning, right? You're fucking drowning. Doesn't matter if it's emotion or somebody else's shit. I don't know. Whatever, you're drowning. You're gonna have to really look around and see how you're gonna come out of that. Not so much just your fucking head, but really come out of it. So just picture yourself again in the ocean. You look around, you really don't see much, but you see rocks. Doesn't matter what size. You can get every fucking rock and make yourself a fucking step. no matter how long it takes. It's going to teach you how to place those fucking rocks to make something out of that and get out of situations, not put yourself in deeper shit that you're already in, mental and emotion. Come on now. Not so much spirit, because, I mean, we learn about the energy as we go, you know. Hello, guys. So, just be mindful. I'm a student, but I'm not improving. Want to become financially stable, but look, emotions do take a lot upon our intake or just daily life. What I mean by that, when we have emotion, I mean, yes, emotional trauma, we tend to fulfill that emptiness by buying stuff. I bought so many shit that I didn't need. I went out, I did the most, whatever, but I wasn't happy. I'll tell you that fucking much. I was not happy. I was not happy. I was hurting. I was hurting. So if right now you're not stably financially, it's because there's trauma. There has to be some type of trauma. You have to give it recognition for what it is. You cannot just keep going and going and going and waiting for something to happen that's good for you. No, you have to look really in here and see why you're doing what you're doing. Your behavior has to say a lot about everything. Everybody called you good for nothing. Well, regardless if they called you good, maybe you're good at something, which is just you being you, your persona, something. You cannot be too hard on yourself either, because you didn't know. 3-3, that means something. You're going to have to awaken your third eye. But in order for that to happen, you're going to have to start really allowing yourself just to feel whatever. And if something comes to your recognition, you cannot ignore it. You can't. I brought it to my therapist. I was like, hey, I'm overeating. Hey, I'm spending too much money on here. But me watching shows like the All American on Netflix, I think, that one, it made me feel some kind of way. Especially if you haven't seen the show, I'm still going to give you a little part of it. There's a part where this girl, her mom died, and her father was not around. He was always working. She was always buying shit, and now her friends went to look for her to see what was up. And they saw a bunch of shopping bags everywhere. She was off. She was really emotional, fighting, and just chaotic. Okay, she was all over the place. But again, once her father came forward and spoke about that, and she opened up about her trauma, then finally the money was able to actually like stack up. Or just simply, she was not buying unnecessary stuff. How do I leave it on? Wait, hold on. Everyone, okay, hold on. Yes, I have a trauma. My papa beat my mom. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. How old are you? I hope you're old enough. But I could sense you right now, though. I could sense you. You know what? Right now, you personally, since you're here only, or somebody else is in here, but since I'm talking to you, focus on here. Don't be too much in your head about shit. Sorry, excuse me. When a thought comes, process it, feel what you feel, but don't be engaging too much. Don't engage too much. Just let it go. Write it down. Get it out of your head. And that's going to give you support. That you need to support yourself on that right now. Okay? Don't allow everybody else's energies to get in the way. So, wait. Excuse me. You know what? Best advice I could give you, that's your mom's relationship, honey. I've learned that the hard way. I was just a child, but I did go through a lot of karma because I didn't know any better, and I got in the way. So I got hit. You know, my mom thought that he was not gonna hit, but I was there. I was in the way. She didn't know how to like pick herself up and then remove me. So I get it. But at the same time, again, like I said, you help yourself out. But if you need to speak up, then, speak up. But if it's starting to get too intense, then yeah, right there, you're going to have to call someone and say, hey, this is happening. You're going to have to really call someone. You can't just do it alone. Okay, your mama right now, she's not going to be all about it right now. It's just like, I'm a victim, you know. So if you have to call someone for help, then you do that. But again, you're going to have to learn when and how to back off sometimes, because it could be draining. And it is her relationship. You know, no matter how much of, I don't want to say like that, a baby, or how sensitive we get about it, that's their fucking relationship. They are a couple. It is two individuals that came together that turned out to be our parents. But again, no. Yeah, see, that's different. Yeah, very different. That's the only downfall about different cultures, that they all have their own beliefs, you know. So like the Hispanic side, the Hispanics, I'm gonna have to say, not just any Hispanic, but the ones from Mexico, they're very stubborn, and it's all about the ego. And it's something that consciously we all carry as a collective. Karmic is the mental. It's the goddamn mental. I'm not sure why, but something to do with the mentality. If it's, and you know what? That's not just in a Mexican household. It's anybody, anybody. Because if you actually talk to someone from out there, the first thing they're gonna do is, oh, the ego or stubbornness, or, oh, I'm the man of the house, I rule here and I'm the leader. You know, no, the men rule, but the women lead. First it's God, then the king, the queen, side by side, not behind me, not next to me, no, by side, and God right in front. But sometimes, you know, they want to let the ego take over and not let Father God and just Jesus to just be abundant, you know. Yeah. But anyways, honey, I'm gonna go now. But focus on that. Focus on your third eye. Focus on your own beliefs as a person, you know, and you feel how you feel. But again, try to protect yourself by separating yourself from people. And it's gonna be hard, but it's something that you need to really learn, because it is draining. You know, it hurt me seeing my mom like that. But instead of her learning and taking action, she just wanted to stay there, thinking that she was his savior. Well, I'm gonna let her. Can't do nothing. The next thing you know, I know that I'm growing and maturing. You know, my spirit has been through its up and downs, and I'm happy about it. And right now they're communicating. They're doing better. They really are doing better. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna, you know, not share that part. But they're communicating, and he's off my ass. Before he was just so on it. Respected. Hold on. Where's your comment? Oh, here we go. Respected, ma'am. If your man is not giving you commitment, okay, consciously, if they're not giving you the energy that you're giving back, then pull away. Is it mental? Is it emotion? You pull away. If it's actions, you pull away, which means stop fucking doing it. If it's you expressing vocally, then stop doing that. You said what you needed to say. You keep focusing on yourself, and let your actions, let the love for yourself to trigger their ass. You have more respect, more dignity for you than you do for this person. Do you hear me? You have more respect for yourself. Draw the fucking cards. No more fucking playing bingo and, oh yeah, another turn, or no. Let your fucking cards flat. Even if it looks like a poker or an ace or whatever. Even if you lost the fucking game, that if that's what it was, challenge or not, or whatever it was, you stop it. Yeah, see, I'm talking to the other person and you're responding. But it's the same concept. Everybody needs that, you know? So pull away. Pull away. But you have to love yourself. Do not be ignorant about it. Do not go be petty. No, because that's gonna be karma for you. That's gonna be karma for you. If that's what you want to learn a lesson, then go for it. Try it. I'm not petty. I'm straightforward and I'm very blunt about it. I don't know. People want to say the otherwise, but no. Mm-hmm. Who's side-eyed on me, huh? Fucking side-eyed me. But go ahead and leave my chat. Anyway. So, okay, guys. I'm gonna go now. Oh, I needed to be in here and give you something. Give something back. Now you know. Save your notes. Pull away if you have to. And then ask, what's wrong? Nothing. Bye. It does, but you know what? You're saving yourself, dude. Like, come on. You're saving yourself consciousness. You're saving yourself time. You're saving yourself energy. I was with my ex, just really quick. I was with my ex for 6 months. This was what, 6 years ago. Her therapist met me, and I opened up a little bit to him. There was something though. Oh, I stopped expressing myself to her. But once we were there in therapy, because I talked to him a couple of times, even though it was her therapist, she was like, wait a minute, you didn't tell me this before. I thought we were good. And I'm like, no, I don't talk to you no more because you do not fucking listen. I tell you one thing and I lay it on her. I put every fucking card. I told you this, da 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 da. I put another card, bitch. Ah la 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 la. Another fucking card. Let's go, bitch. How much do you want? I got a fucking book and another goddamn book. I got a dictionary. What? I give it to her every fucking way. Mind, body, and fucking spirit and consciousness. Did she ever listen? No, she did not. All right. What did I do? I shut the fuck up. That's what I did. I shut the fuck up. Shoot. I didn't bash. I don't need to bash on her. I'm not going to do the same thing that she did to me. No, I'm not like that. Like a person that understands karma, I'm going to let karma kick her ass. I broke up with her. I took her ass back to Arizona. She never heard from me ever again. But I know in spirit, she knows. Something about God, something about just my energy. It was fed onto her, to which now she's using that energy to pull and gain access to me again, to either manifest me back, but she's not going to manifest. No. Why? Because I'm already out of that frequency, out of that energy, out of that toxicity, out of that everything. Mind, body, and spirit. I'm out of it. Thank you. So, see what I'm saying? Don't just, no. Back away. If you want to sit there and cry that, oh my God, it's so hard, then shut up and don't cry about it. And I'm being honest. You go hurt yourself. I'm not going to be here empathizing towards you because you're the one deciding to still stay there. I don't do that. I'm going to empathize at first, but once I see that you're not doing nothing to better yourself, then okay, I'm going to cut ties. I'm going to cut ties. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. And for the new subscribers, welcome. Appreciate you guys. Hey, are you open to adopting a child? I'm actually up for, oh my God. I don't understand people. Okay. Bye.